I came all this way for a gummy frog. And now we're fighting clouds in a volcano. Right. Interesting. I'm not going to revive him. I'll heal him. Mainly just because it seems like those do. I'll heal him mainly because he's a meat shield. And then he's gonna go stand in the fucking lava like a goddamn retard. Wait, no. Mein Gott. Why are you... You can't even accept the fucking heal properly. That's how goddamn useless you are. How fucking incompetent does somebody have to be to not be able to properly accept a heal? Fur coin. Yes, get raped by Rapey the Pumpkinhead. Well, he's sounding like he's having fun back there. In the end, it seems like I actually wind up... No, well, so much of that. I was like, I can... Oh, I'm sorry. You can't accept heals until you take your whittle bow out. Great, now it's time to experiment with this. And don't say go by the color. Luna? Maybe? Wow. Never told me to go by the color. Like, colorblind ass. Congratulations, you didn't lose half your fucking health to a goddamn rock. Now, if only Chris fuck Boulders Redfield was here, we would have no problem. Fucking polterbox. Oh shit. This is a dead end. Did I... I'm Must have missed something somewhere. Fuck. Hey, there could have been something. I wonder if that's what Bubble Boat is for. Okay. You're fucking kidding me, right? I was swinging out of frustration. That was a complete fucking accident. Yeah. Thrust it over. Can't read it. What? Something left the Empire. Blah blah. Engage boss fight. Wait, is that? Okay. You fight fire with fire. Har har har. Something tells me... Good job, Lester. That's why we pay you the big bucks. I don't think he gives two fucks about that. Ow. Okay, he doesn't even give two fucks about that either. I don't think he gives a fuck about anything. bitch. They definitely made it, whatever his fucking name is, Ifilite or whatever, more annoying. Is this the Sword of Mana? That thing? The Sword of Mana? Oh no. It's all rusted and worn. Not exactly what you expect from a holy sword. The sword. The number of tales it could tell. It must be the Sword of Mana. Let's take it back to Sibba and Ish. Yeah, you see... Weren't you assholes paying attention when he said, it's rusted and only the power of blah 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 can, restore it? Welcome home. It's good to see you. I'm glad you're safe. The fuck were you guys doing? So, did you find the Sword of Mana? Da-na-na-na! Yes, we did. Here it is. It used to be that the instant a brave Gemma held the sword, it would shine like the sun. Obviously, you're a piece of shit. The Legend of Mana, eh? I'll give you the real story. The Gemmas fought to the end with that rusty sword. It only shines in Granza's fairy tales. Legends are like that, you know. Is that the truth? You knew that all along, and you... Now I get it, Sibba. The sword is to be held within the heart. If it is wielded with firm conviction, even a tree branch can become a holy sword. Now you've got it. The heart is what's most important. Possessions and power are never the true measure of a person's worth. That was a tricky puzzle to figure out, wasn't it? Words are easy to bandy about. You guys are assholes. But certain lessons are best learned through experience. I fought a kraken and a fire monster just so you could say, hard talk matters more. What's next? Friendship? Are we gonna go the friendship route too? I guess you could say Julius, Vandal, learned the same thing. Or even if you use mana power to control the whole world, it's all fleeting. But it is certain that thousands of people will be sacrificed for this fleeting vision. Even now that we know Julius is Vandal, Bogard and I have a reason to stop him, yet we cannot. Because we're geriatric old fucks. The promise we made back then lives on. Now that we've handed the key to Sanctuary over to Julius, it's impossible for us to get there ahead of him. But if the path to Sanctuary is still sealed off... It's sealed, but what about raising Dime Tower? Dime Tower? The Vandal Empire's best technology was used to create a bridge that led to Mana Sanctuary. That is Dime Tower. A long time ago, Granz told me something about it. But according to him, Dime Tower was destroyed along with the rest of the Vandal Empire. I heard that too. Dime Tower sank into the Glass Desert. Then the path from Dime Tower must be inaccessible. Well then, Sibba, what are we gonna do? Go fight the Wraith and get Nuke? Bogard, don't you think it's time you told them what they need to know? Well, I suppose. Dime Tower was sealed in the Glass Desert by none other than Sibba here. Is that true, Sibba? Yes, it is. But I never thought I'd have to break the seal on Dime Tower for as long as I lived. Mana Sanctuary is a force born of this world, and yet not of this world. Without the key, the only way to get there is by raising Dime Tower. However, keep in mind that Dime Tower is a tower of trials. It won't be easy reaching the Mana Sanctuary alive. All of you. Are you ready to see this through to the end, even if it costs you your lives? No doubt in my mind. Let's get there, quick. Hold on, you. If you're going to save the world, you'll need a decent meal and a good night's rest. You won't make it to Dime Tower if you're all worn out. Once again, Sela proves to be the sharpest of us all. You got that right. Feast! And hookahs! Holy shit! That night, the fateful friends feasted. Feast! They held a small banquet. Got high as fuck. With tears for the departed and thanks for newfound friends. Of course, pleasant memories would propel them forward. Stop singing, you fucking spoony bard. Bonds of friendship would carry them through. Well, depends on what I get stuck with. But with each heartbeat, time marched on. The starry sky is so beautiful. Yeah. What are you thinking? Could it be about Amanda? No. Damn it. I think she taught me a great deal, especially what it means to protect someone. Lena, we've got a long, hard road ahead, but I'll protect you, no matter what. I mean it this time. Thank you, Jack. Just fuck already! Since mana first began to flow, it has carried people's hearts on towards the future. Before you go, allow me to open my knowledge to you. What would you like to know? No! No! In the battle between the three Gemmas and Vandal, everyone knew Vandal had the upper hand. But during the battle, a young girl cut in. It was a woman who Vandal and Bogard loved. For a brief moment, Vandal let his guard down, and in that moment the Gemma pounced. The fighters made a vow to the young girl that day, which they kept faithfully. What kind of vow? I'm sworn to secrecy. Yeah. You lost your parents, but you still have a place to come home to. Come back whenever you feel lonely. We'll go with Siba and help him break the seal on Dime Tower. And by the time you make it to the Ruined Path, we'll already have the Dime Tower up and ready. The Ruined Path has a strong barrier across it. Placed there as part of a pact between the Gemma and Marbles. Count Lee's seal on the cave to Wendell doesn't even compare. The only way to break the barrier is with the help of a Marble. Mana Sanctuary. I would love to see it myself sometime. Please take care. I'm sure that Lord Grons will be watching over you. We need to go north. To get to Dime Tower, we cross Glass Desert and then move on to the Ruined Path. Jack, let's go together and check it out for ourselves. Thank you. Thank you. No bard. I have someone who actually uses their MP to cause bodily harm to my enemies. Fucking Christ. Anyway, that's it for tonight. Hopefully, no more Spoony Bard. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Adios.